reason I'm an activist is because if I was the one getting my throat slit, I would want someone to do something about it.
I became an activist because I felt I wanted to do more. I felt like just eating vegan wasn't enough. I wanted to reach out to other people and show them the truth of what's happening in these industries. I find it's a good way to not feel so hopeless about the fate of animals in the world. It's empowering to actually do something, to try to create change.
For the animals. I've always considered myself an animal lover. I wanted to do something with that love and passion I had for animals and the anger I had about the way animals were being treated. That's the main reason why I became an activist, and I remain an activist because of that, and as well as the people that I have met through it. Outreaching, sometimes you meet pretty cool people, but also just all the incredible vegan activists you meet and connect with, I think is one of my favorite parts about activism.
I never even thought about activism up until it was this actual vegan event. It was like a vegan sleepover, and there was a lot of vegan activists there, and there was something that somebody said there. It was being vegan is not being part of the problem, but activism is fighting for a solution. And after someone said that, it just hit me, and I realized that this is something I need to do. And it's been amazing. I've loved it ever since, and I think the best part about it is just the community, like being around people who believe in what you believe and fight for something as noble and true as it is.
To have that cathartic release of flooding the world with love is how I feel when I come to the Cube. I feel like I'm literally like opening the gates of my heart and just spreading that beautiful glow and that love that I have for myself, for the animals, for the planet, everything. I feel really included, and I feel really like this is my tribe. I've found my tribe, and it feels like people get you, people understand what you're all about, and it feels really good to see other people care, because I believe that the emotion, caring is really powerful. It can just turn the world around, and I feel that when you care deeply, it's so therapeutic for you and for the people you're around. And so to have this whole group of people caring about the animals so strongly, it's really, for me, it's really therapeutic personally, and also I feel really inspired by other people doing the same. And I also really love to, when I talk to people and I talk about trying to get them to align their values with their actions, and to see that shift happen for them, to see that magic in their eyes after they make the connection. I feel really honored to be present to witness that connection being made. So that's another sort of a little high that I get from coming to the Cube.
When I became vegan in 2011, I thought I reached the pinnacle. I thought, I'm already vegan, there's nothing more I can do. And it actually took me a few years to realize that just by going vegan, I'm not helping much the animals and the cause that I'm fighting for. I realized in order to help them out, I have to get active. There's so much things I love about doing activism. There's actually a little bit of selfish reason as well. It makes me feel good. I know I do something good for others. It makes me feel good about myself. But to be honest, my driving force has always been animals. So by helping people to see what I already know, I'm actually helping the animals. It's amazing. I love doing that. Coming to the Cubes or doing all sorts of other form of activism, it's something that just keeps me going. It's like another layer to the reason to be, alive, and it's something I always look forward to every week.
What made me go vegan was a horrible incident that I witnessed. I saw a goat being sacrificed at a religious festival in India, and that image is imprinted on my mind. I just cannot let go of it. I think I was an activist before I went vegan. I used to advocate for dogs' rights, cats' rights, but then I found out that veganism is all-inclusive. It goes beyond that. It actually attacks the point of most suffering in the world. The favorite part is just the community here. It's so inclusive, and I feel nourished when I come here. I feel like I've done something good with my week. I feel like I've reached out to people. I feel like I've saved lives. So that's why I turn up every weekend and try to put in as many hours as possible.
I became an activist because I was sick of being around people who saw the world in such a negative way. I didn't have hope for the future. And I became an activist because I realized I needed to do something about it to make the world a better place. My favorite part about activism is the fact I'm able to connect with an incredible network of individuals who are all pushing each other to be better and are all, fully aligning their actions with what they say and their beliefs.
That was like a no-brainer. If you go vegan, it's because you're appalled by what you see and shocked at the fact that it took me decades to see it. I felt compelled to pass that favour on and show others around me, thinking everyone's just going to get it like we do and go vegan. So yeah, I was just compelled to do it. You can't not speak up for these animals.
I felt like just sitting behind a screen ranting on Facebook was not enough for me. I wanted to be more vocal and active and physically see the changes that I was making. My favorite part of activism is genuinely seeing the first-hand impact that you have on people, and also the best friends ever that I have made. I had one vegan friend before starting activism, and now I can confidently say 95% of my friends are all vegan because of activism.
I always wanted to be an activist, but I didn't know how. Until one day I met AV Cube. They were very friendly. Straight away, I jumped in a cube. I spoke with 2 people that day, and it felt really amazing. I felt like I'm changing lives. My favorite thing about doing activism is the community. The community is very beautiful. Everyone's very friendly, everyone's just loving, and they just welcome you. No matter how long you're vegan, no matter how long have you been active, they just welcome you, and they all have like open arms that you can just jump in and they grab you. The other thing that I love about activism is how helpful everyone is. Literally everyone is helpful. If you have a problem and you're an activist, they would do anything to make sure you don't have that problem anymore in life. The other thing that I benefit from is how empowering it is to change someone's perspective on what they do with their life and what they buy or what they don't buy, or why they don't want to buy certain things. That's really empowering for me to explain it to them.
My favourite part about doing activism, street activism in particular, is being able to make connections with someone, and not really feeling like it's an us versus them, but more feeling like we're just 2 humans who are having a conversation, and almost always they'll learn something, and often I'll learn something as well. Also feeling like, these animals don't have a voice at all, at least one that they can communicate to humans with in English or any other language. And so I feel like it's kind of a moral obligation for me to at least try to kind of speak up for a little bit of what's going on there.
Only 2 minutes ago I just talked to a teenage girl who was so grateful for the information and just couldn't thank me enough. She had a little brother and a dad with her. She'll be doing a 30-day challenge. Father will be watching Dominion with her. You just feel uplifted and moving forward in your mind, so you're not stuck in this hopelessness of not being able to help animals. And thankfully there's people here at Pitt Street Mall who can just hold a television and allow those conversations to take place. So thank you to them as well. These vegans are worth gold.
what is... Good.
I picked that up. Do it again.
Let's do it again.
Do you have a preference to where I look?
Ideally at the lens. Like
Okay.
if you want to like look straight down, that's perfect. You want to do vocal exercises? Or no vocal exercises?
You mean like to check whether... no, I'll pass on those.
okay.
Yeah.
And the next one is...
It's got to be something serious about. This is a serious line.
Right, no, I forgot about that.
All right.